What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, it's Kyle here, and today in the video, we're talking about, can you beat the Content Cop? Now, for those of you who don't know, the Content Cop is Ian iDubbbz's The True Master Blaster. What the Content Cop basically is, for those of you who haven't seen it, which is probably a very small number of you, Ian will point out the flaws and the scummy stuff the people or channel has done, people behind the channel or the channel itself has done, and usually what it'll do is cause a massive decline in subscribers, views. Sometimes it can even kill the channel. And today I just want to figure, can you beat the Content Cop, you know? So first, before we say can you beat the Content Cop, we gotta know what makes the Content Cop work in the first place. And there's three different ways for Content Cop to work. The first way is a large viewer base that coincide with each other. What I mean by that is, this person will have 3 million subscribers, this person will have 3 million subscribers. Maybe half of them are the same person. What I mean by that is, they have the same subscriber, they have the same viewer base. That's what happened with Leafy here. Leafy was once a very large CSGO surf, talking to the mic. Yeah, is this person retarded? That kind of YouTuber. And commentary channel. Shitty Pyro Cynical, basically. And then he had a Content Cop on him around, I'm looking on my second monitor in case the first screen bugs out, around September of 2016. So we can go down here. I'm using Social Blade because it's a pretty good way to see the stuff behind the YouTube channel. So right here in September, right about September-ish, so it'll be right here. Usually you can see his subs continued to drop, and you can see by October he was just hemorrhaging subs and views both. He had a little spike, and he's kind of flattening out, but not in a good way. He didn't bounce back. He is just at a very low subscriber count. And that's because they had about the same viewer base. I heard a lot of people saying, I like them both, but I'm more on iDubbbz's side. And they would probably unsubscribe from Leafy after hearing some of the scummy stuff he has done. So the next person who I think this kind of happened to is Drama Alert, really. They have since bounced back, and I don't even think this is the same YouTube channel as the original Drama Alert. I think that one got taken down. No, this is it, because you can see in the monthly subs a very large drop in about May, which is when the Keemstar Content Cop was made, which affected Drama Alert, which kind of sucks because there are a lot of people at Drama Alert who aren't Keemstar. And I'm sure right about now is also when you would see Scarce doing the complete opposite thing and having a very high, because I remember a lot of people were saying, oh, you want news, go to Scarce. But he has since bounced back, and I think that's really because people want drama news. They don't care who it's from. Now, the next way a channel can truly be taken down by a content cop is they are already losing subscribers. And that's the case with How to Prank It Up. How to Prank It Up used to just play pranks on people. But then they switched to a how to make these pranks and prank your friends. And as you can see, they're still losing subscribers to this day. The How to Prank It Up content cop happened in August of 2016, and you can just see they were having some up and down here. You can just see since then it's just gone down. And it's the same with subs and views. It just goes down. And again, kind of like Leafy, they're flattening out, but they're flattening out at such a low kind of... It's bad. They just... And there aren't really too many other channels like this. But the person I think the next content cop might be on, which I'll handle at the end of the video, this would definitely be what happened to them. Alright, so the next way is he just has a lot more subscribers than that person. That's what happened to Jinx Reload. Or Sky Crew, I guess it is now. For those of you who don't know, Jinx Reload was a guy who, bucket hat enthusiast, if you will, who would sit in front of a camera and watch YouTube videos and then maybe go, oh wow, that's crazy. Almost like, you know, that one guy on the Pyrocynical channel. The one who used to be a meme, but has since gone under a rock. Anyways, that's what happened to him. He's look at him now. He's barely gaining any subscribers. It says he's making estimated monthly earning of $6 to $93 a month. His estimated yearly earnings are $70 to $1.1 thousand, which is not a lot of money. He's gotten 208 subscribers in the last 30 days and has only gotten 23,000 views in the past 30 days, which is not a lot for a channel with 203,000 subscribers. Now we're going to go down here. I wonder when his content cop was. I wonder if it's somewhere around October. December of 2015. That's weird. That's actually really weird. But I think at this time, iDubbbz didn't have too many either. Like, there were more than him, but yeah. Basically, that's what happened to him. That and over time, he just had shitty content, and it just kind of got to it. Now, you may notice there's 3 more people up here. You're like, wait. Oh, I don't get it. You said there's only 3. There's 3 ways to make a content cop work. Well, the 4th way is that it kind of just happens like it did with Tana Mogwai. She was not already crippled by low views. She was not a smaller channel. Well, she is a bit of a smaller channel, but also she doesn't really have the same kind of people subscribe to her. So when the content cop came out and the initial group of iDubbbz supporters and the few people who watched them both left, it really didn't affect her. If anything, she's just started going up. And it's the same way with Lily, aka Rice Man, who there's not a lot of overlap. He's a bit bigger channel, and he's steadily gaining subscribers. And you may say, well, the content cop didn't work. No, because the content cop is not made. I said this earlier. The content cop is not made to cripple a channel. The content cop is made to call the channel on their bullshit and say, hey, you, channel, or person behind the channel, you're doing some terrible, scummy shit. You need to stop. You need to stop being hypocritical. And how can you win against the content cop? I guess you were all still asking that. Well, it's simple, really. You can't. There's no way to just win against the content cop. Because as I said, the content cop isn't attacking anybody. It's just pointing out the flaws and saying that that's pretty fucked up. You guys shouldn't be doing that. And you see, there's no way to beat something that's not trying to fight in the first place. Like, yeah, you can beat the shit out of a little kid, but he wasn't fighting in the first place. It's a false, empty victory. That's a weird analogy. But there is a way that you can do it best. There's a good way to sort of... What's the best way I can do this? There is no way to say this. You just say thank you. You say, iDubbbz, Ian, friend of Massive Legend. Thank you for pointing out these flaws. I very much appreciate taking several months to make a video about me. Because, you know, he takes several months to make these videos. And point out the flaws in my channel. I will take these criticisms to heart. And going forward in my channel, I will try and be a better person. Thank you. And if you said that, that would just fucking destroy him. You know why? Because it finally worked. He'd be so off kilter. He would be so taken aback that someone actually listened to him. They're not having a cringy kind of, hey, I'm not flexing, and then flex on people. Or, hey, that comment I said about a girl being raped, let's make jokes about that. You would actually listen to his criticisms. That's the only way to beat the content cop. It's to befriend the content cop. Now that might not be the answer a lot of you were looking for. Sorry. But here's another thing. Who could the next content cop be on? Because I don't know if you guys know this, but it's been, let's see, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. It has been 8 months since the last content cop. And it's getting about time for there to be another one. Last year, there were only 2 content cops. But the first one came out in February, and the next one came out in October. So that's what, about a 8-month difference. So yeah, we're getting pretty close to one possibly coming out. So who could it be on? There's a lot of speculation. I think it's maybe the Pauls. That could be one I could see. But since he made that joke in the last one, I don't really see him doing them. Maybe Ian has no idea himself, and there's no content cop in the works because he doesn't really see anybody. But there's another person who could really be taken out by all 3 of these, you know, of the ways the content cop work, and that is Onision. He was once a very large YouTuber, always kind of a scummy fucker. The thing about him, though, he's already crippled his channel. As you can see, his views are going down. Very large drop around October. That might have been when he was making fun of that anorexic girl on YouTube. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's this girl on YouTube. She was relatively big a few months ago, and she was anorexic, and he made fun of her. That could be one of the reasons why and he's just a scummy fucker. So his channel's crippled. There's gotta be at least a little bit of overlap between them. And he is at 2 million subs, while iDubbbz is sitting around, I think, about 6. This is not the right channel, and I feel embarrassed. But yeah, he has a relatively low subscriber count at this point because I'm guessing the anorexic girl thing. Yeah, iDubbbz is sitting at about 6.5 million right now, which is 3 times his. And that would probably, if iDubbbz was not going for someone who truly needs one, because, as I said, he's really... Onision doesn't need one, because he's already dying. And you can see this is when the content cop came out, large spike in subs and views. But he doesn't need one because his channel's already dead. But if iDubbbz just really wanted to take out a channel, which isn't what a content cop is for, but if, you know, he just was like, I kind of want to take out a channel, Onision would be an easy target. But thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.